Oh, okay. Let's go, bro.
Niggas on the screen talking about I'll shoot you and this and that. The guys are actually coming from the streets with violent content when they're trying to do something good. There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, that's sad.
I'm still out here trying to eat a meal. I spend whole nights lurking in the field. Ask them other niggas, they know how shit feels. Best I feed it for the wheels. 3 liter ding dong, skidding round the hill. Swam me on deck when we lurking for a kill. With something get got, I know my niggas won't swill. I said it on war, nigga, so I roll around with that force, nigga. Screaming 6-7K. I'ma smoke your ass to a 4, nigga. M rolled up and he's buzzing. Screaming out if he's up, then we bun him. We in RB, we don't know about running. I said my niggas that be home in a set.
I want niggas in the
It's always a white nigga behind something, ain't it? I'm trying to tell you.
hood, off the street and winning. You know what I mean? So let's win. It's simple. Stop fucking about.
Life cool in my gun. Fuck with the sits get bun. No point trying to run. M got the Mac and it sounded like a drum.
I've always been fascinated by music from the streets of the UK, from rave to drum and bass, to garage to grime to dubstep. The way this island creates scenes out of nothing. No music school, no funding, no facilities. If you wanted something, you had to do it yourself. Pure self-belief. I was lucky enough to work with some great grime MCs when the movement started. And then a few years later, gigs seemed to come out of nowhere, spitting the hardest bars and most uncompromising stories from the streets. Giggs was the first real UK gangster rapper as far as I'm concerned. We did a tune together called Slow Songs back in 2009. Listening to Giggs eventually led me to Corleone and a few others. At the time we called it road rap. It was very underground and I figured it always would be.
Damn, so Giggs is a vet out here, huh? That's kind of crazy.
I mean, the lyrics and imagery weren't exactly family friendly. But then a new version of hard London rap started to pop off on places like GRM Daily and Link Up TV, just when grime started to have its resurgence in about 2015. Maybe the sound of the music is too hard or the lyrics are too violent, but mainstream media weren't really paying attention, certainly not in the same way as grime. I kinda became fascinated by it. It was one of those undeniable things where the numbers proved that so many kids were so passionate about this music, regardless of mainstream media exposure. But could it really explode in the way grime has?
If it wasn't for TikTok, bro, like TikTok has made it so all this grime music is really starting to come over to America, bro. Like, oh my God, it's crazy. Like 2 days ago, I was on TikTok, bro, and it was like every other video in the music category was all people reacting to like the plugs in with Fume stuff, or like just all people looking at those TCPL videos and shit. Like, shit is wild.
Given not just the lyrics and imagery, but some of the pasts of the rappers involved. And it seems some were still battling to leave the roads behind.
Yeah, I remember, Daz, I remember.
6-7, the Brixton Hill Drillers are blowing up in a big way, but their rise hasn't been without controversy. I went to their area to meet the men behind the headlines, in particular, the man behind the mask.
Wanna take it there, we can take it there. You want? Aye. Skang in the 4-door truck, up block, take it there. Bow. Aye. Bro's got both and oh, you know he's gonna rake it there. Rake it. Aye. Most of the team in jail, still getting paid in there. Aye. Niggas know how we got down days, how you gonna make it fair? How? Same way we got down Capo, you can never make it fair. Aye. Aye. Wanna take it there, we can take it there.
When's the
Who you
next show?
want?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow? Where?
Damn.
Oh, shit.
LD wears a mask at all times to protect his identity, and so they say he is also standing in for Scribs, who was banned by the police from making music. So, I mean, are we all right filming you without your mask? I guess it would be quite difficult getting
Yeah, it'll be hard to film and get myself out with the mask on.
It was to...
See, it's shit like this, bro, because, like, this kind of stuff I never understand, like, the whole mask thing. Like, there's all this footage out here of niggas without their masks on. So I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand how it works. The cops are weird. Cop shit is so weird. Like, I don't get it. Damn, everybody got CCTV in they at their shop, bro. In London. What is going on? There's cameras and shit everywhere. Did I mute it?
Yeah, well, someone else that got in trouble with the police. I just basically started rapping for that someone else. They didn't want me certain places in Lambeth and Scribs as well. Obviously, they say that he's a danger to the public, which ain't true.
So you damn ready now?
Damn ready, of course.
Amsterdam ready.
Of course. You know me, I love the buds.
So how's it happening with the business side? You're independent?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that important?
To me, yeah. I'd rather go through the highs and lows with my peoples than do it with other people, with outsiders, you get me?
To me, that is really different. When I was young, every rapper wanted to get signed.
Everyone's trying to do the independent thing now, and everyone sees that everyone can get views and build something off their views, and that's so, again, it's kind of easier now.
Because you don't get money from YouTube, really, do you?
YouTube's chicken change. The real money is the show, but that, we've got the feds just shutting it down every minute out of nowhere.
Yeah. What?
We all finish our little probations, whatever, like everyone's clean and all of that, calm. They said that our shows can go back on. Then we got the Leicester, that was the next big thing. We found out like 2 days before the show, can't go, saying we can't even turn up to the venue. So it's all long.
What is the one thing about you that people think that isn't true?
That I'm a devil. They think I'm a devil. I'm a flipping good guy. I'm a family guy. I just do what's right for the family. You get me? Even if I have to do wrong to do right, I'll do wrong to do right. It all makes sense in the end, you get me?
3 one-shot kill. They can't stop them clocks. G-Money got guap like Tesco tills and corner shops. Bro put flattered ones in the 4s, now man gon' skirt and crash it at ops. Big bells and that dots.
I was kind of familiar.
I just don't understand, bro. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand how it works. Like, I don't get how the cops are that stupid. Like, they got all these cameras, all this CCC stuff. Like, niggas really can't be out here doing this shit. Like, they can't. Like, it doesn't make sense. If niggas was really out here doing this shit, they would have been locked the fuck up. I don't get it.
With you, probably for about a year, when Let's Lurk dropped, that's like such a big tune in the clubs now.
Like, bro, Noisey is the feds, bro. They've been subpoenaed and called in on so many accounts to release footage and stuff like that, like of people's faces and whatnot that they blurred out. So it's, I just don't understand. I don't know. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
So yeah, just like talking about the music, obviously it comes from like Chicago drill and...
It started from there, like when we used to listen to that in 2012, 13.
Yeah.
Obviously that's the times I was banging, Chief Keef and all that.
Yeah.
Obviously the music kind of died down. I think a lot of them go prison and that.
Like from the outside, you know, you're rapping about like selling drugs, shooting guns. Compared to a lot of forms of music, it's aggressive, right?
8125 is what I'm whizzing. I couldn't give a fuck about prison. Went jail for some guns, now I'm out, I'm still with it. You see, I never listen. No, cause I'm above the law, that time got ridden.
But you have to like read between the lines almost, because like being a positive influence in music, it isn't just about rapping soft shit, is it? Because if you start rapping like soft stuff, actually people will just stop paying attention.
Like someone's actually told me that when they're angry,
yeah,
they put 6-7 on and just get all their aggression out and just vibes to the music. After a while, they get tired and just turn it off and they're calm.
Yeah.
Coming from London, like, it's a hard place. We never woke up and said, yeah, we're starting a gang for destruction or whatnot. We woke up one day and said, yo, we could do this music thing properly. We're hard. Everyone's onto the music. Let's get this foundation properly done and excel.
Yeah, no cap. That 6'7" shit do go crazy.
I was impressed with how switched on Dimsy was. 6'7" might be seen as the most dangerous crew in UK rap, but to me they seem really focused on making a career out of music.
Yeah, and then being them now, they got to deal with all the niggas who are nobodies and want to get some street cred, so they gonna try and fuck with them. That's definitely about to be the next story.
6'7" are one of the UK rap acts that are getting their shows shut down because of fears they will turn violent. Is there proof there is more trouble at these events? A risk assessment that promoters have to fill out so venues can gauge if the gig will be high risk to public safety. The 696 seems to target shows that are MC-led rather than DJs or bands. But why? Is there proof that there is more trouble at these shows?
Yeah.
Or is it more about the criminal pasts of some of the performers? So we've been hanging out with 6'7". They seem to be the sort of current 696 flavour of the month, as far as I can see. What's the strategy? And
as it stands, 6'7" is high risk. The tour collapsed kind of one by one. So it's like London withdrew first, and then Birmingham called a few days later saying, oh, we've seen London's been taken down. There's a bit of a knock-on effect. Yeah. So more conversations had been had behind closed doors in between, you know, regional authorities, I don't know, and we're never told. Yeah. This is the thing. Primarily live shows is the way a lot of these people are eating. So it's just like, if you're really serious about making proper money, you have to tour. Yeah, you got to tour, because you're not going to be selling records. How many of these need to get cans for you realise actually we need to think of a way to be more productive collectively to let these shows happen? Because as I said, each year there's more and more shows coming in, more and more people want to tour and play, and they should be allowed to do that.
6'7" have hit a few stumbling blocks on their journey, but there is proof that guys from the hood rapping the hard shit can reach a huge audience.
And I feel like too, like, just that alone could also make people fuck with them a lot more. Like, knowing that people are making it really hard for them to grow and stuff, like, that's usually how you build more of a cult following, you know?
Section boys from down the road in Thornton Heath are in their own lane. In a short space of time, they've headlined Brixton Academy, played the biggest European festivals, and performed at the O2 Arena with Drake.
Damn!
While never compromising their sound. Like many people in the scene, it seems, they're trying to get away from their area. I didn't think they'd be this far out, though. Where the fuck are we? Like, really, where the fuck are we?
I got a D block, that's a dense block. I don't ever leave out for a 10 shot. Peace now, I don't care if you messed up. Tell the nigga better be round and forget.
See, these are the ones that actually go far out here, the smart niggas, you know what I'm saying? That get up out the way, that aren't just hanging around the hood and shit. These are
fuck your dead squad, and your CV, and your CD, and your best dog. I just put a hammer down in a pen block. I just put a banger down in a desktop.
The kicks on the carpet, man.
Really and truly, the shoes should be off in it, but DP and Littles that live here have got their traders on. Not setting a good example still.
Let's say I was in the Section Boys, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to.
Yeah. Now, firstly, what man does,
what would I do?
Certain man pick them up.
Yeah.
And then from they get in the car.
Yeah.
Blindfold and music.
Yeah. Are you being serious? Yeah.
It's more for our safety.
Thank you for not blindfolding me.
smart niggas, bro. Look, see, some people are smart, bro. Some people are smart.
I mean, how long have you had the house?
4 months.
I would be so chilled if I lived here, like.
See, when man's out here, yeah, it's peaceful. Sometimes man's coming in from the roads out.
Damn, they showing the house and shit. Like, oh my God, they about to get these niggas caught up.
Like 3 o'clock in the morning, man's pulling up. It's pitch black out there. Obviously, like, not being scared of the dark. I don't want to say it on camera, but do you know what I mean? Obviously, maybe like ghosts and that. Ghosts, but that's about it.
With some up faces in a naughty house. And I don't like strangers, so
I'm a big man for this. I'm a big man.
You into like the road rap guys, like the...
That's what we are.
I didn't think you would call yourself that, like...
We're diverse in it with our rap.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, it's originally like trap rap, etc. But I don't want to be known as grime rappers, man's rappers.
Obviously, like for a lot of, and I'm talking about like road rappers, obviously there's like a transition, isn't there, between making money in the streets and obviously not. Do you have to make sure that everyone around you isn't doing anything naughty?
Well, man, them know how to move correct. That's all. On that subject, the man them know how to move correct, innit? Get me?
Do you ever like worry about getting into arguments with other people that might sort of drag you back?
What, like going back to the real stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, people draw people out, innit? Like, it's just the world, bro.
Are people trying to get at you like that?
No comment.
Yeah.
No comment, man. It's a life we live, though, innit? Gotta adapt and survive.
See, that's big smart, bro. Because if he had said, "Oh yeah, hella niggas out here actively trying to kill me and shit," he would have fucked up his money. That's hella smart, bro. He was just like, "Hey, if niggas is out here, niggas is out here." I like that.
The guys hit Twitter to announce a super secret last-minute show in East London. Tickets sell out in less than an hour. Despite their success, Section Boys grind like they've just entered the game.
When we do road act, man, everything lock up. Everything lock up. Everything lock up.
Everything lock up, we getting lit. Champagne pop up, still up in the bits. Trying to get guala. Skating pop and them man run up. Roll with a brocky, all chuck a block up. Plastic youth, them a fake like top up. Talk to the feds, got enough man lock off. Free TK, TY and rock off.
Everything lock up.
Section, man.
That shit jumping.
That music in particular, it lifts people's mood up. You're on the vibes. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mr. Dapper.
What? Everything like, oh, come on, like.
When we do road act, man,
They put a video out, 500,000 views in a couple of days.
Jay-Z was a crack dealer, but now he's banging Beyonce, and his kids have got trust funds that are like in the 300 million.
It's inspirational to someone like myself to see people that come from the same background and can be able to build up, you know, a hype for themselves to the point where, you know, they're requested. They're not doing small shows, they're doing festivals. It's absolutely sick. I don't know how you can't be inspired by that. You know
Big time, bro. That's crazy.
After Section Boys' success, a whole new generation of talented young MCs are trying to leave the streets because they're seeing it's possible to make a proper living off music. The talent coming out of South is serious. One of the newest crews are OJB from Battersea. I spoke to my plug, Scorbeezy. So how you doing?
All right, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good. Where this documentary thing started, really it came about from the fact that...
What does plug mean in the UK?
Like, everyone talks about grime, but no one really talks, or they weren't talking about rap.
I think a lot of people put rap into a grime category at the moment as well. So everything's grime.
Hold on, blow nose. That shit running.
These days, I don't understand.
Yeah, and it's not, obviously. I mean, can we just talk about, like, what you came up on?
I was more listening to American music, to be honest, like Styles P and that. We didn't used to listen to bare English rap, you know what I mean?
I feel like most kids now listen to British music, right?
Yeah, all the kids now, that's all they listen to, drill rap. They don't want to hear this American guy. Underground scene's healthy right now.
Obviously, a lot of the people we've been talking to have got, like, issues
with getting shows locked off.
Yeah, that's always gonna happen, man. Especially if you're someone of some sort of, you do something like that, people will just look into that and then it's game over.
When you say someone, you mean like a, I don't know, like a shot, like a shotter or something.
Somebody
yeah.
And
a way to like almost be big on your ends
is to do rap.
Is to be on YouTube.
It's like as the industry is growing, people are seeing improvement. People are seeing people actually make money, and a lot more money than people are making on the streets. So it's like the transformation can happen now. Whereas before, a man said to you, oh, gotta do this, you'll get shows, you'll get that. People will look at you like, no way. Now there's a market.
The scene is looking really healthy at the moment.
Michael's Meats. I don't know why that shit had me weak.
But it's a make or break year, especially with increased police concern on the criminal past of some of the key players. Will they, A, be able to play enough shows to make a living without them getting shut down? And
how much is like a regular show in the UK? Like, how much do tickets cost and shit? Like here, you for like a rap concert, depending on who the artist is, you can get into a rap concert for like $45, like cheap tickets. So how does that work in the UK?
And B, be able to stay out of prison. One rapper who has a lot of heat around him in more ways than one is C-Biz, the man responsible for the huge street anthem, The Game's Mine.
The shit's a mess, you live a lie. C-Biz, the game's mine. My table's full, we're eating rice. I came from jail, they said I'm broke. I heard he laughed, they told a joke. I switched the game in 5th lane. He ate his word, I made him choke.
I linked him at his estate in Kilburn in Northwest.
Kilburn, a big man.
This is where you grew up?
Yeah, this is where we grew up.
This the hood right here?
Kilburn, this is my bloody Skidder. Yeah, please, man. So we can be vibes, you know what I mean, though?
If you look at Giggs, he's like the archetype of like rapping out to get out.
Yeah, get out of the hood, yeah. Am I in that situation?
Anything up to 100 pounds? That's kind of crazy, bro, because I think right now Travis Scott's selling tickets for his festival for like I think the cheapest tickets are like $300 and the most expensive tickets are like $1,200, so that's crazy. Don't call it road rap.
Of course I am, but there's nothing different with Giggs' hood and over here.
Yeah.
It's poverty, it's poverty.
And while we're talking about poverty, should we open the Moe?
Oh shit, is that what they had, yeah?
That's
Fuck
what
them.
they had.
Fuck them, man. But yeah, there you go, that's from us to you. I try to separate like the badness from the music, because that's what we're trying to get out of. But we're in a world where like provocative music sells, or provocative things is actually more of a hype than trying to pour pain in that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. When you made the Fresh Out tune, the first thing people said is like you were dabbing out of jail and stuff like that.
Fresh show out of jail, fresh show out of cells. Giuseppe stepping in the court, got me dabbing out of jail. Fez talking about murder, I was chilling with my girl. We was laughing, eating pizza, even talking on my cell. I don't want to be in cuffs, I don't want to be in chains.
We've all got to be more
that shit wasn't hard at all.
Situation. It's a very like sensitive situation, topic, and someone's lost their life.
Yeah.
Someone's life got taken. I can't come out and celebrate. I never took the person's life, so I can't come out celebrating and start saying, yeah. But I'm trying to say, listen, I was the innocent person, the innocent party.
Yeah.
So I had to fight my battle as the innocent man. So me coming out and saying, I dabbed out of jail. I dabbed out of jail because I'm celebrating for me.
Nigga, it's hella like weird little corners and shit to walk around through.
Like, I can't think of any other way of saying it.
Of course, they're trying to shut us down. That's it.
Are they on your Instagram, the police?
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course they are. Because when I went in court last year, everything they brought us from YouTube, Instagram, and all social media, you know what I mean?
Was it, I mean, it must have got pretty, like, in your head, like, what you were facing.
I was facing the top charge, that was it. I was living with people that was doing it. Like, my next door was the fella who killed the police and ate him. Like, the guy downstairs was a murderer, the guy upstairs was a murderer. My next door killed himself because he couldn't handle it. They found him with teabag.
Did this nigga say that he killed the nigga and then ate him? What?
Stuff down his throat, something around his neck. You know what I mean? People make up ways to kill themselves because.
Yo, Cameron, dead ass, bro. Y'all niggas got like 900,000 alleys. That shit creepy.
Like, have you got like a strategy now? I know you said you're going to put out a mixtape.
Yeah, we've got a strategy. Obviously, like, we come together as like a group. ER the collective. We all kind of get like views and like we've all got our own fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what sort of music people like, so that's what we make.
CBiz is more popular than ever, but with the seriousness of the crimes he's been linked to, he's clearly going to have the police watching his every move. And it seems unlikely that he'll be able to play a live show in the near future.
Yeah, bro, like, how do they just be outside? How do they just be outside kicking it? I'm so confused.
One of the most colourful and maybe unlikely characters in the scene is way out in Essex, but has still built a strong following and respect amongst his peers. Man like pot of paper.
Fresh home 15, I was there. When you could have got a jack for your mobile. A man was on to you because you're from over there. Growing up, I saw enough. G gave me thin hair. I used to ride around my hood doing madness. Like if I went Joe, I really didn't care.
It sucks, but I bet this nigga has zero problems trying to go and do a show. I bet this nigga has no problems making all the money that he possibly could make.
Gee, I just knew that I was in it for the man them. And half of them was in Joe or in care. And I just wanted in.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
You alright?
What's good, my guy?
Good to meet you, man.
Hello, my brother. So basically, this is Barking, this is Gascoigne Estate, this is where I grew up.
And I see you've got two Porsches.
Two Porsches.
That's how we're moving.
This here is the house I grew up in, isn't it?
Oh, safe. I was going to ask.
That's my primary school right there.
Yeah.
From year 5, if they piss me off, mum's like, I don't want to be rude. Yeah, I'll come across bad. But I'll just jump over this fence. They never had that big extended fence.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to say they put that there for man, but you get me?
Before we started filming, we were
He sound like he got a little soul in him. Hold up. This nigga might have been out here in the trenches.
talking about self-snitching.
Yeah.
And we were laughing and joking.
Yeah.
But have they ever used rap music in evidence?
I don't want to say names, but I'm pretty sure big rappers that are incarcerated now, they've played their music in trials. And look, take it to America. Bobby Schmurder got convicted of that. If it wasn't solid evidence yet, then it definitely added to the propaganda of it all, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Come and walk over to the man them, yeah, but try not to get too much faces, innit?
I think it's only right we switch it up. Put these rappers in their place. Show them the levels, brother.
Just now I'm never slipping, you tripping, you think I'm losing. They must have forgot about all
I've got to say that these seats are pretty...
We haven't checked out any of his music yet, huh? Y'all gotta put some of his shit down below. We gotta see if this nigga really hard.
Comfortable, man.
Yeah, this is a company car.
Company car?
MOD car, do you get it?
Yeah. Can you drive?
Yeah, I can drive. I do drive. I'm on a ban, and I ain't got a license. So that's scary.
Well, I mean, I always tell people I can drive, but I don't have the necessary paperwork.
Yeah, that's exactly my predicament.
killing with success, I got him stressed, man, I'm a nuisance. Real life shit, they bag my doggy up in Luton, man, it's lifestyle gruesome. Terrible like twosome, young offenders institution. Why, oh, why? Why, oh, why, oh.
So, this is where you recorded both training days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of my freestyles and stuff.
Damn.
So I come to write a bit.
Can I ask how you got your name?
I used to be like a proper Mowgli street child. Yeah. Like I won't cut my hair. Do you know what I'm saying? And I had glasses. Yeah. So like people just like, yeah, you look like Pa. So like really I'm just playing with the cards that I've been dealt. For me, it's like just basically get myself across because I don't really look like the type of things that I'm saying.
Yeah, I can't see it.
You know
I can't see it, bro.
That? It's like, you know what someone said to me as well? You know when you get a car,
oh, yeah, bro. I used to be addicted to Noisey documentaries, bro. Like, this is all I used to watch back in the day. I definitely know who Homie is.
So if you got a new car, all of a sudden you always see that car on the roads. Since I started rapping and putting videos on YouTube, I always see bare potters on road. Like bare white kids, a bit chubby with glasses, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's good, man. It's sick, man. You just have to embrace what you are and who you are. Well, I can't change it, innit? I am who I am.
I was the best newcomer by far.
This nigga, he a real nigga for that. Okay. I might gotta calm down joking on him like that. Hold up.
I used to ring bells, now I'm setting off alarms. I won't get off my chest without letting off those arms. Storm before the calm, man, I'm the calm.
So that's pretty much where we're at. But before we finish up, I have to meet up with my guy Corleone, one of the few to start a musical family and bring people through with his GB collective. He made my favourite street rap record of all time, Poor Little Rich Kid.
Just another rich kid, ain't fucking with no bitch, nigga. Fuck a snitch, nigga. They can get
Yes, Mike Skinner.
You look well.
You
look very well.
Damn, bro, that's so crazy. Like, this thing is walking around meeting some of like the biggest people in the fucking world in the UK. You know what I'm saying? And it's just regular.
Yes. Yeah, this is the studio we're in today.
I can't stop looking at your watch. Can we do a circle of rollies? We need like a couple more now.
Poor Little Rich Kid, yeah.
So GB Records is your thing.
Yeah.
Where did it start?
It started in 2014, like real guys from the streets opening up a label and making a platform for the youth. Like, there's loads of kids out there that are talented and there's nothing for them to do. Like, the major labels don't care about anyone till they got a buzz or anything, so... But a lot of my artists, majority of them are from the raw streets and they've got that raw talent. And yeah, that's what we do.
Gigs obviously posted up a thing on his Insta about everyone not standing for each other and everyone sort of trying to win together.
Either put the work in on music or put the work in on streets, one or the other. It's up to you. You know the ones, or you can do both, but just don't fucking talk shit about it and call names and snitch on yourself. Because really, man are slyly snitches, bro. So let's just tidy it up and get the game back to the way it's supposed to be, and let's... Whoever wants to get off the streets, come this way, and whoever doesn't, go that way, and let's win.
Would you sort of put yourself in...
That's real as hell, bro. That's real as hell. Because niggas almost get people caught up and take the money out their pocket, you know what I'm saying? By, like, coming out with some of the raps and shit they do. Like, now a lot of people think, like, they put out a certain song on YouTube dissing a certain person or something like that. And then they, like, try to dry snitch. And by dry snitch, I mean, like, they'll low-key say some shit that they know people don't really know, and they'll put the connection together for other people who are on the outside, and it's just like, that shit's fucked up. You gotta do the code. You gotta stay talking in code. That's the big thing. You know what I mean? That's what makes it interesting when the music is so coded that you really, really gotta be in there and be about that life to like understand what's actually going on. Like, that's how music used to be. Like, the cops used to couldn't break that shit down at all. But nowadays, niggas is saying exactly what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I took that nigga down to Gray Street, held the knife, murdered him on this street at this time. These people saw me, blah, blah, blah. That's the whole rap right there. Just gave up the whole case. Like,
in the
crazy.
Same place? Because you're both similar sort of generation, aren't you? You and Gigs.
A lot of guys feel like they've got to do bad stuff to kind of get out there, or, you know what I mean? It seems to get airplay, innit? Yeah. Like, people seem to like the mix-up and the rap beefs and all of that stuff. It's not like it's just music.
Yeah.
Like, majority of them are trying to kill each other.
And one of the other main things as well that we keep talking to people about is shows getting locked off.
Yeah.
Are the police afraid of the artists being violent, or are they afraid of the audience being violent? To me, there's like two different things.
I just think the police want to shut you down because the content of your music, and they don't want niggas on the screen talking about, I'll shoot you and this and that. They're cruel because they know that the guys are actually coming from a bad environment and they're trying to do something like really good, and they're actually trying to stop that and push them back to where they're coming from. So I just think that guys have just got to stay positive and push forward. Like, fuck the police. If they're locking your shows, keep trying to do shows. Giggs is a prime example. They've been shutting him down for years and he's winning now. For a guy from the streets or a young rapper from the streets with violent content or whatever, like, Giggs is what they want to be like, and I think people should just follow in his footsteps. Like, just keep pursuing what you're trying to do.
Okay. That nigga Corleone mad real.
It's hard, you know. Look how his balls are all over my balls. I'm gonna clear up still.
Oh. I didn't want to play no more.
Oh, he fucked that nigga up. Oh, Snooker, who is Snooker?
Kids are like, they're in like Essex and they're like banging your shit from their cars and stuff. And obviously you can see that they live a very different life to the one that you grew up with? Are you seeing that a lot?
But that's with like a lot of music. Like sometimes I listen to Rihanna, but I don't live Rihanna's life.
No, but you don't listen to heavy metal, do you? Like rock music.
There was actually one song though I used to play. It was I forgot it goes, man. Let me
entertain you. Here we go. It's an exclusive. Robbie Williams.
That is it.
That shit was hard. That was a banger.
So when you did the Vlad thing, did he want to speak to like the greasiest people or something like that?
That's one thing I don't really like as well though. Like when you get interviewed, like I want to talk about the positive stuff, our goals and stuff. I don't really want to be talking about all that stuff. Like.
No.
That's not really the life we're trying to live.
What other
See, I think that's what sucks, bro. Like in rap music and stuff, like rappers have this they have this thing in their head where they're like, hey, I don't want other people to think like that this is the life I'm trying to live or whatever. But then like in the music, if you go listen to the music, niggas talking about beheading niggas, fucking raping their mamas, like all types of random shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just Vlad is just a weird nigga in general, Dazza. He just does weird shit. But I just don't understand, like, I don't understand how you could switch up that narrative. I don't know. It's gonna be hard, bro. It's gonna be hard. Niggas, they gotta stop letting the people who are really out here doing that shit get in. That's really, I think, what it is. You gotta pick one. You can't be both.
You get from social media, like...
This is one thing I don't like, when people send me stuff to do with drugs and frauds and stuff like that. Like, I get that all the time. I even get some weird girl sending me some dirty nudes. Like,
isn't that good?
Nah, man. Some girls look mad, bro.
But surely that's why you do it, right? Is to get nudes in the DMs. Come on, man.
What I do is for myself, is to get my family out of here.
Yeah.
Get in a very good financial stability.
Yeah.
And just make more money and build a better community. That's my aims for this. Yeah. It's not because I want to get more girls and all this stuff. I don't care about girls.
I think people see you as like pretty wild guys, you know. And actually, I think the reality is that you know what you're doing.
Right now, we're still working on ourselves, so I wouldn't even say we're fully established yet. There's still more establishing to do. That's what man's always wanted, to make it big. And we're trying to bring everyone that's around us with it.
As youths, yeah, I just always wanted to live with man's brethren and have a yard. You know what I mean? It's been like a lot of roadman, youths on the roads, dream, aspiration. Like, I didn't think it would happen, but man's always thought I want it.
Allow war with each other, allow the beefing. If you're gonna make money, do whatever you gotta do to make your money. It doesn't have to be violent.
Are papers popular in the UK? Niggas don't smoke backwoods in the UK? I gotta find out.
No, you get me? Like, man's mature, man's seen what we could do with ourselves and that, and man's actually trying to do it.
So it's been a year since we started filming and things have moved on in a major way. But what's gonna become of these guys over the next year? Who will be the next to go clear? CB's just got signed to an offshoot of Sony Records. Section dropped a new tape and are going from strength to strength. Giggs isn't just allowed to play live now, he's selling out huge shows and he's on 2 tracks of the latest Drake record. Corleone released a new banger and GB Records continue to champion new and emerging young talent. After filming the documentary, Potter Paper found himself back in jail, facing serious charges that could see him serving a long prison sentence. Shortly after that, Skeng, who founded GB Records with Corleone, was murdered outside a barbershop in northwest London.
Damn!
6-7 finally look like they have a London show that might actually go ahead, tonight at Fabric. This could really be the start of something momentous. Just don't call it road rap, yeah?
Oh, that's hard, bro. We gotta watch some more of these, bro. These are very interesting.
Joe.